Hey YouTube, welcome to my channel, and this time it's going to be slightly different. I'm going to take you on a shop tour of a body shop and detailing company, Automotive Finesse. Stay tuned. So if you watch my videos, you may remember that I took my Mustang in for a full detail and a ceramic coating. If you didn't, I'll stick a link up in the top corner. Go watch that. That is very interesting to show exactly what's involved. Now, this was carried out by Automotive Finesse as a company, but it was just while they were getting their new shop renovated and rebuilt. That looks like that car's about to fall off the back of that trailer there. So they've nicely invited me to come and visit their shop and take a shop tour, just to have a look behind the scenes and just to see what they have in their shop and what they can do. So I thought this would make quite a good video and interesting, because I've never really seen behind the scenes of one of these sort of body shop and detailing shops and what equipment they have and what they can do for you. So hopefully this will be of interest to you guys. So let's get to the shop. So here we are, now arrived at the Automotive Finesse's workshop. This is based in Doncaster, so it's not too far away from me in Hull, and it's quite easy to get access to. So we're going to go through that door there, and we're going to walk through the process into the different areas that your car would go if it's coming in here for instance, say a full rebuild. So let's take a look. So what we find here is a Ferrari 380 GTB, which has been fully stripped down, ready for the next process. It's sat here in the wash bay, and this has got a plastic sheeting on the floor so they get no contaminants going from this area to the next area. So this car is sat here as it's been stripped down, and it's just waiting for any contaminants to be removed from the vehicle before it moves on to the next area. So let's go from this car now, which is the next stage it would go to, which is over here in the prep room. So we go towards the prep room, and you can see some of the vehicles that they're working on here already. Look at this, that is a Carver. That is a unique vehicle. Three-wheeler, two-seater. Wow. So this is in for a full respray. The guy wasn't happy with the actual colour he's got there, so they're going to change the colour. So they've done a few sample panels down there for him, and he's chose one of those, and they're going to respray it to a totally different orange because he didn't like that one. Ferrari 430, look at that. That is beautiful. That's just in for a little bit of body work. And look at that, Ducati. So not only do they do cars here, they obviously do bikes as well. So into the prep room, so let's go. So prep room curtained to stop any of the contaminants coming out of the prep room into the main workshop when they're working in here. So let's have a look what we've got in here. Looking here is the tail end of a rocket which has been requested by the customer to be done in the Graham Hill Lotus 49B gold leaf livery, and we'll see a little bit more of that when we go to the front end of this vehicle, and I think you'll be amazed when we look at that. But yeah, so this is the actual prep room. So from here, this is where a lot of the sanding and prepping is done before it's going to go to the next stage. So talking of the next stage from here would be to get into the paint room to get it all painted up. Let's go and have a look at that. So here we go, the paint booth. So this is an amazing system if you look in here. So this is a downdraft extraction system, which is going to extract all the paint particles away and straight through to the ground, so they're not floating in the air and contaminating the painting that's going on. I mean, this is just amazing. It's just phenomenal. Imagine working in beautiful conditions like this. How could you not do a good paint job when you've got this type of booth to work in? So talking of paint jobs, to get the best one, the paint is going to have to be perfect. To get that perfect, you need to get the paint matched exactly to the car that you're actually painting. So let me show you what they use here to actually mix that paint. And for that, we need to go into the paint mixing area. So let's take a look in the paint room. So, whoa, look at that. That is a lot of different paints to mix with. So what they were showing me earlier in here is that if you bring a vehicle in here, one of the things they're going to do is to go into this cupboard here, and let me just open this, look what's in here. So this is just about every type of paint, every colour that you can have for just about any vehicle. So let's pick one. So pick like this Mercedes one here, and then you fan that out, all the different colours that they've got for Mercedes. And if you look on the back, that gives you a code. So you've got some codes on there, that gives you the information about what that paint is. This computer then here, you can then actually use this to work out, it'll tell you exactly what paints you need to mix from this cupboard. And you've got the scales here, and these scales will be used to weigh the amount of paint to make sure it's absolutely perfect for the colour that's required. Don't forget, a lot of these vehicles from a lot of these manufacturers, they come with many different shades of the paints for different years of when that paint came out. So again, this machine can work with all of that and help you to mix the perfect paint for that perfect paint job. So once you've identified the paint code for your vehicle from these here, then we can use the program on this screen. And for instance, if we're doing paint code 197, which is Mercedes, then it will come back here with these are all the different shades of that particular colour for different years, different areas they're manufactured in, etc. So it can give you many colours to choose from, but from here you can actually start narrowing it down to get the exact colour that you need. So once you've identified the exact colour that you need, all you do then is you're going to double click on that, and that's going to take you to this screen, which is going to tell you the different colours that you need and the code numbers here from this cabinet, which by the way is actually heated, so the temperature stays constant in this cabinet to keep all the paint, so it is all flowing, and these are all water-based paints. So you can choose all your paints from here and you'll mix them together in these quantities here. So at this point now you'd start to use your scale to actually weigh the paints on them, and when you start mixing you'll get a little pointer comes on here and moves along as you're mixing the paint, so it tells you where to go on the scale and exactly how much you need. So for 1000 millilitres you would need to mix it in this quantity like so to actually get the perfect colour. That is amazing. I mean, I can't believe that all this technology is used now to actually just mix paint to paint a car. You know, you would think that they just grab a tin of paint off a shelf or go to a manufacturer and buy the paint, but no, it's all done with all of this technology, which is just amazing. So another shelf here, so these I've got all of the clear coats, acrylic fillers, all sorts down here. So this is all specific high quality components that are used when actually doing any bodywork or any paint work on a car. So it's not just all this for the paint work, it's the prep work that's going to count as well underneath. So you must make sure that you've got very high quality prep to actually then paint on top of. Fantastic amount of work involved in painting a car. I didn't realise it. But the next stage after painting is to the detailing studio. And in the detail studio at the moment is the front half of that rocket that we saw in the prep room. Just take a look at this. So here we are in the detailing studio. We're about to go in anyway. Again, this has got the plastic curtain so it can be closed off from the rest of the actual shop to stop any contaminants from coming in. So let's go take a look at what's in here. So in this detailing room here, a customer can choose to have just a valet or right through to full paint correction and ceramic coating. As you can see, the lighting makes the difference in here, because with that lighting they will be able to identify any swells etc in the bodywork and make sure they are all removed before something like a ceramic coat has been applied. So remember that red cone that was standing down there in the prep room over there? This is the front end of it. So this again is the LCC rockets. And oh my god, I mean, this is just unbelievable. When you look at this paint job, you'd have to be close to this to actually appreciate it, but the depth of the paint and the actual sheen that you can see, it's immaculate. Now take for instance this here. Now the customer on this one said, I do not want stickers on this car, so this is not a sticker. So all of this is actually being done with stencils. You can feel there is no ridges, it is absolutely flat to the car. So that is just, the attention to detail there is just phenomenal. Even this bit here, that is not a great big sticker. This is actually being painted. The stripe, everything, it's all just been painted. Absolutely amazing. Walking around the shop, I just actually stumbled on this as well. This is a De Sanctis Roma. It's a 1950s Formula 3 car. So this is just amazing. This is just for show, so this is just so customers can see. Absolutely beautiful. So as a customer, you expect to be treated very well. Well, let's go and have a look at the customer area up these stairs. So straight away, what a lovely area to come into. So this is an area you can just sit and wait while your car has just been completed. So comfy seating all around, and look at all this trivia they've got. Unbelievable. Wow, what an amazing waiting area this. You could just spend hours looking at all this stuff. Fantastic. And of course the office. So I'm sitting here to discuss the actual business. I think I would just like to come here just to sit and mess around and look through all this stuff on the shelves really. This is brilliant. It's fantastic. What a lovely welcoming area this is. So remember this green area, we came up the stairs here. What they intend to do is to get the little Formula 3 car that's down there that we looked at earlier, and they're going to put that on the roof there, just so when you come up here, you're going to be able to see that as well, which is absolutely amazing. The final location for a vehicle is in the customer handover area. Can you just imagine that as a customer experience, picking a car up like this after it's been through the stages in this shop? Wow, I'll be well pleased with that. So yeah, this has been absolutely fantastic. I mean, what an amazing place to come and see like this. Automotive Finesse, yeah, I absolutely bring my cars to these guys whenever I need any work doing on them whatsoever. I've never seen a cleaner workshop and a more professional setup than what we've got here. So there we go guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. It was a little bit different from one of my videos, but when you get invited to a place like this, I can't say no, so I've got to come along to see what it's all about. So I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, then don't forget, please give me the thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more videos like this. Till the next time, stay safe.